Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. And midway through the year, a perfect time to check in on our Rookie of the Year rankings. We're halfway to seeing who grabs the award. He's had a pretty cold first season so far, but maybe he'll find his stride in the second half of the year and finish strong.
And in terms of his development, he was hoping to be a little bit farther along at this stage of the season.
Yeah, he's just got to remember that it's a long season. Still plenty of time for him to put it all together.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Clark in at the power forward. And for Kansas City, well, Coach, something you love about watching games, it's observing the dynamic of these NBA matchups.
Yeah, I like watching great guards challenge the bigs. I like watching defensive stoppers switch on to a star player. You never see the same story develop twice.
And Kansas City with possession. Allen defending. Great D that time from Allen. Now here's Carter. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Clark outside. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Outside Carter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Carter's got 5 now.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. High post Clark. 9 points for him in his last game. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Bolden. He's off on that one. Oh, nice D from Carter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez for a minute. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. No one covering. Give him 8 points now.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Barnett. Here's Bolden. Some nice ball movement here by Kansas City. Buries it from 3.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Clark in the post. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Man, the defender really went after him.
These are his first free throws of the game. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Kansas City with it. It's a 3-point game. Let's go with a 3. And Kansas City another 3.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Carter, the pass to Clark. Pulls it from the corner. This is another. He's 0 for 4.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Cross. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. The officials were right on top of that one.
Kansas City shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Clark right side. Blocked!
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
House, he's checked in for Kansas City.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Black. Here's Barnett. Jacks up a 3. Cranes the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Gone 3 of 8 so far. And here's Carter in his last outing with 12 points. Here's Akiki. Now Carter. And the layup is good off the glass. Carter's got 10 points.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Inside. Pass to Bolden. Here's House. No made baskets yet. No good there. Nice D from Allen. When I think about Bruce Brown, the term glue guy comes to mind, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., I think that's right on the money. The way Brown hustles and does a little bit of everything, he can cover for gaps in a rotation. A key cog for that 2023 Nuggets title team.
Here's Black. And Kansas City another 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside Carter. 1:42 left in the first quarter. From deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
To the left side wing. Black outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Barnett. Here's Bolden. Sinks it from distance. And Kansas City leads by 4.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Allen outside. They set the pick. Back to Carter. To the middle. Here's Kamen. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's House. And Kansas City another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Outside Carter. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Carter's got 14 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Kansas City on top. They're up by 3. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at Kansas City's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Black passes to Sanders. In transition, here they come. And that one is stuffed right through.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Clark outside. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Shot clock at 5. For 3. Drills it from deep. And that ties it up.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to House. Fires the 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Clark. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Nifty move. Black outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Pass to Sorber. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. To the inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 10.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Clark. The shot misses.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Coach, I've heard you say one of the most frustrating things to watch is a team that beats itself.
Yeah, B.A., I think one of the things is before you can win, you got to make sure you don't lose. And when you're doing things like turning the ball over or fouling needlessly, those are probably the 2 biggest areas. Those are beat your...
Pass to Sorber. To the paint. Clark right side. And he banks in the layup. Clark's got 6 points.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
And that was good. 16 points for him.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Pass to House. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. And Kansas City leads by 4.
Well, you can't fault the defense. The guy made a difficult shot.
Let's go now to the sideline. Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Kansas City.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line. Shooting with confidence so far in this one.
Gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first half of basketball. And Allen gets it to go.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Barnett, averaging around 6 a game. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Inside, Chabarkaba. Back to Carter. Driving to the basket. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9. For Kansas City, they've gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Pass to House. 51 seconds left in the first half of this one.
And that's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
$50 seconds left in the first half. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Outside Carter. $17 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Clock at 6. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Kansas City on top. They lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims. For further analysis on this potential lineup, we go to our resident dunk contest expert, Ken Smith.
Thank you, Ernest. I like what I'm seeing here. Could be a very good year for the dunk contest. That's my expert opinion.
Wait. Why aren't I the expert? I broke the backboards.
But you never competed, so you're an amateur then.
Careful who you call amateur, Kenny.
And moving on, let's jump over to our current game. It's a tight one so far for Kansas City.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this...
Thanks for tuning in.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Kansas City leading by 4. Black with it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kansas City shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Kansas City. Black. Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. Shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Edelman. And it's Okiki in at the small forward position. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
And he makes the first. Coach, Nikola Jokic, a guy who thrives playing through contact.
Well, B.A., you know what? Sometimes, yes, maybe more than any other player, when Jokic is forced backwards, he tends to get more creative. It's confounding what this guy can do at his size. Never ceases to amaze.
Kansas City leading by 3. Here's Black. And he makes it. Black's got 11.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Soft touch off the glass. And now it's a 7-point Kansas City lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Carter, the pass to Allen. Clark outside. Nice move. And too long on the shot. And Kansas City shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Pass to Bolden. Black, right side. And there's the screen. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Allen outside. Here's Okiki. And here's Carter. Pass to Clark. Chabarkaba. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, good whistle there.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Black outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Bolden. He's checked by Carter. Back to Black. Five on the clock. And no good.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Outside Carter. The three ball. And he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get burned.
Pass to Sanders. Some nice ball movement here by Kansas City. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Black's got 6 here in the quarter.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams with the most blocks per game over the last month.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Shooting has been unreal, 64% from the floor. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. He takes it in. Pass to Sorber. Tipped away. Here's a Kiki. The arc gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Black outside. Fires from the wing. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Pass to Akiki. Here's Sanders. Still without a bucket. Black, right side. Here's Bolden. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so the timeout by Jordy Fernandez here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A. His playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Pass to Kidd. Here's House. 13 points in the game. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Kamen.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter of the game. Down low. Bolden, pass to Kidd. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And all of a sudden, his 3-ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Clark outside. Pass to Sorber. Here's Kamen. To the inside. Ball stolen. In transition. Here they come. Here's Bolden. Finished off the break. Bolden's got 5. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Kansas City.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And the shot goes in. Give him 8.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Not going to go that time. Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Out to the right wing. Clark outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 5-point Kansas City lead.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Kansas City on top, up 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's House in at point guard. Now here's Clark. Kidd with a rebound. Kansas City leading by 5. Pass to House. Here's Barnett. Some nice ball movement here by Kansas City. Here's House. Clark covers. And there's a pick. Barnett, the pass to Kidd. Stolen by Carter. To the paint. Kicks it out to Clark. Pass to Allen. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now here's Carter. Out to the right wing. Here's Clark. And that one hits the back iron. And Kansas City shooting it around 66%. They're on fire. Pass to Kidd. Over to the wing. Here's Barnett. Here's House. Drops in the 3. And Kansas City leads by 8.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Pass to Akiki. Now here's Clark. Chabarkaba. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Black. Takes a three. And Kansas City another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Clark. And the rebound goes to Kansas City.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Allen outside. Clark outside. Back to Allen. Clark outside. Stripped away. It's an even 3-on-3 break. He got a piece of it. Allen outside. Chabarkaba. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's House. Pure from three-point range. House has got 9 points in the quarter.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Black outside. Pass to House. From behind the arc. And Kansas City another three.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Now Allen. And here's Clark. Inside, Chabarkaba. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Kansas City leading by 9. Allen defending. Quick two, all net.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
And Clark drops them both. Kansas City leading by 9. Up again. The putback. How about the activity?
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Here's Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Clark right side. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
For Kansas City, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Got a hand on it. Outside Carter. Allen outside. Here's Carter. outside. Fires the three. Oh, no good. Kansas City leading by 9. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter here. Deflected. Here's a Kiki. There's the steal. Black outside. .43 seconds left in the fourth. Allen defending. 5 to shoot. Takes a three. Oh, the shot is off.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
And he grabs the board and finishes it off. Allen defending. And so it's Kansas City winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is